Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama। उल्टा आपका आ रहा है, हाँ ठीक है, ओके। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
Judy's locked in. Yes, bro. That boy just take them off.
Okay, everything in the trash, guys. Come on, let's go Rati.
Maybe ask him how to talk.
Hare Krishna. Everyone please come for the Aarti. Hare Bol. जय निथाय गौर सुंदर भगवान के जय, जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद के जयो गौराचंदे आरती कशोभा जयो जयो गौराचंदे आरती Mara Mara Sana शिव बहु कोटि चंद्राग्नि Shiva Shiva Sutta Narada Devi Balimardan Gauravani Prachariне जगद्गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद महाराज की, नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट अष्टोत्तर शतशिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद महाराज की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर सरस्वती गौर भक्तवृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गोवर्धन की, वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की, श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की, जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगामय की, भक्त देवी तुलसी महारानी की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की, योग पीठ धाम की, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the ISKCON Tricentennial devotee वृंद की, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga, Gaur Premanande.
Please be seated this way now. They starting to change the configuration. Flying all around, all the corner. We'll see it now.
We'll play one
Oh,
more.
you're still okay.
Yeah. Play one more.
Oh, Hare Krishna Mataji, good to see you. Okay.
आपको 10 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा लगा होगा ना? हाँ, बस नहीं।
10 से 12
Hare Krishna. Please be seated. There is a song called Suddha Bhakata Charana Renu. You want to sing? Let's sing. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. I'm finding the lyrics. Okay, got it. Next time you can turn on the one we are just buying the Google Chrome and Apple so that it will be easy. Otherwise it will take 10 minutes. Huh? I don't know. Hari Sankirtan ask. Suddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajananukula Suddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajananukula Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi Vimalati Karamula Bhakata Seva Siddhi Vimalati Karamula Madhavati Thi Bhakti Janani Ratane Palana Kori Madhavati Thi Bhakti Janani Palana Kori Krishna Vasati Vasati Boli Parama Adare Bhori Krishna Vasati Vasati Boli Parama Adare Bhori Gaura Amara Isavasthane Gaurala Brahmana Range Gaura Amara Isavasthane Gaurala Brahmana Range Sesavasthana Hiribo Ami Anai Bhakata Sange Sesavasthana Hiribo Ami Anai Bhakata Sange Vedanga Vadya Sunite Mana Avasara Sada Chate Vedanga Vadya Sunite Mana Avasara Sada Chate गौरा विहित कीर्तन सुनि आनंद हृदय नाचे गौरा विहित कीर्तन सुनि आनंद हृदय नाचे जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोर परम आनंद होय जुगल मूर्ति देखिया मोर परम आनंद होय प्रसादे सेवा करिते হয় सकल प्रपंच जय सेवा करिते হয় सकल प्रपंच जय एदिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहेते गोलक भाय एदिन गृहे भजन चरण सिद्धु देखिया गंगा सुख शांति सीमा पाय चरण सिद्धु देखिया गंगा सुख शांति सीमाय पाय तुलसी देखी जुराय प्राण माधव तो शनि जानी तुलसी देखी जुराय प्राण माधव तो शनि जानी गौर प्रिया साक सेवन जीवन सार्थक मानी गौर प्रिया साक सेवन जीवन सार्थक मानी भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजन अनुकूल पाय जाहा भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजन अनुकूल पाय जाहा प्रति दिवसे परम सुख स्वीकार करो ताहा प्रति दिवसे स्वीकार करहे ताहा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय जय श्री श्रीनिताय गौर सुंदर भगवान की जगद्गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की श्री उत्पन्न एकादशी की टुडे इज उत्पन्न एकादशी यस हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा yeah come closer and please make sure the kids are inside or they are engaged with the TV. I don't mind but no sound. Roji, can you give the Bhagavad-gītā here? Somebody help. Okay, and give to everybody. In the meantime, we chant the Mangala Charan, all of us. We'll do the short one. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chaksurunmilitam Yenai Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakamitam Sha हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवम् ईश्वरं श्रीचैतन्यदेवं हरि ओम्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So go to page number 234. Read 5 slokas. Text 6. Bhagavad-gītā As It Is, Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. Sannyāsastu mahabāho dukkhaṃ āptum ayogatah yoga yukto munir brahma na chiranādhi gacchati. Translation. There is another mic also. Can somebody read the translation?
Merely renouncing all activities, yet not engaging in the devotional service of the Lord, cannot make one happy. But a thoughtful person engaged in devotional service can achieve the Supreme without delay.
Can somebody read the purport, please? Yeah. Yes.
There are two classes of sannyasis, or persons in the renounced order of life. The Mayavadi sannyasis are engaged in the study of Sankhya philosophy, whereas the Vaishnava sannyasis are engaged in the study of Bhagavatam philosophy, which affords a proper commentary on the Vedanta Sutras. The Mayavadi sannyasis also study the Vedanta Sutras, but use their own commentary, called Shariraka Bhasya, written by Shankaracharya. The students of the Bhagavad school are engaged in the devotional service of the Lord according to Pancharatriki regulations, and therefore the Vaishnava sannyasis have multiple engagements in the transcendental service of the Lord. The Vaishnava sannyasis have nothing to do with material activities, and yet they perform various activities in their devotional service to the Lord. The Mayavadi sannyasis engaged in the studies of Sankhya and Vedanta and speculation cannot relish the transcendental service of the Lord. Because their studies become very tedious, they sometimes become tired of Brahman speculation, and thus they take shelter of the Bhagavatam without proper understanding. Consequently, their study of the Srimad Bhagavatam becomes troublesome. Dry speculations and impersonal interpretations by artificial means are all useless for the Mayavadi sannyasis. The Vaishnava sannyasis who are engaged in devotional service are happy in the discharge of their transcendental duties, and they have the guarantee of ultimate entrance into the kingdom of God. The Mayavadi sannyasis sometimes fall down from the path of self-realization and again enter into material activities of philanthropic and altruistic nature, which are nothing but material engagements. Therefore, the conclusion is that those who are engaged in Krishna conscious activities are better situated than the sannyasis engaged in simple speculation about what is Brahman and what is not Brahman, although they too come to Krishna consciousness after many births.
Yes, so this sloka is saying Sannyasastu Mahabhav Dukkham Aptum Ayogata. So engaging in devotional service of the Lord cannot make one happy, merely renouncing all activities. I mean, that's why they are in India also there is a people called, their name is Tyagi. Have you met? My old previous boss, his name was Tyagi. So the title came, Tyagi means they have tyag, means they have renounced. But people do not know what for the renouncing they are doing. I am renouncing just to get liberation or just to get something. Suppose you have car, you have land, you have home. You renounced and you went to be like sitting under a tree, just like hippie movement. They are very rich people, but they want to renounce this one because they are very disgusted. But after some times, because you're changing a situation to B situation, you feel happy. In your home you might say, okay, I give one perspective about the renunciation, a perspective of. In a village, earlier time there is always a saintly person, remember, right? Local saint. So he was there. So a farmer, he had problem with his wife for room management. Like how do you do, right? Always you have problems. So he went to take advice from the saintly person. And the saintly person told him, okay, what do you have? I said, I have 2 goats. Okay, and I have my land. So I have very small room, so my wife is complaining. So he said, keep your 2 goats inside your room. Well, you have to accept. Earlier there is no argument. They follow the sadhu and you come after 2 weeks. So he kept the 2 goats inside the room. It's becoming what? Life is more miserable, right? I don't know why the sadhu has given some advice. I'm feeling more disgusted. The wife cannot say, because if he has done, then she can comment, because sadhu has said, so she's keeping quiet because they know, they respect the sadhu. Then after 2 weeks, they went. And they said, the sadhu, how are you feeling now? He could not say, it's more miserable now because we are having problem. And again, 2 goats came inside my house. I am having another problem. Okay, the sadhu said, look, one time. Now he took the 2 goats out. So what they did is, he went and he took the 2 goats out. Then the wife next day said, oh, so relief. I'm feeling very happy. Our home is big now. Then 1 week they went to the sadhu and they themselves went. Sadhu did not give appointment. They went with all fruits and they said, offered. Sadhu, you gave the best knowledge. We are now, our home is big. What is the problem? Is there anything? Just because from situation A to B and then B to C they came. And because there were some changes, so psychologically she felt happy because of this thing. So the renunciation is also like that kind of things. So we take too much of anxiety, then people give, okay, how to relieve. But the thing Krishna is trying to establish, and Prabhupada is saying, in the context of the 2 classes of renunciation. One is called Ekadandi Sannyasi and another is called Tridandi Sannyasi. Ekadandi Sannyasis are the people who are Shankaracharyas. So they have danda, both have danda. Have you seen our Baba Sannyasi? They used to carry danda. So that is called Tridandi. Body, mind and words. That is Tridandi Sannyasi, which is offered to Krishna. Body means that's what we give, offer obeisances, use our body to go to serve Krishna, and mind, always meditate. And also words, so whenever they are saying, they are also Krishna Gunanukirtanam. And Ekadanda Sannyasis, they think that they are one with God. I am Narayan, you are Narayan. So they think that I am one with God. So that's Ekadandi. So they become one with God. So we are not the monist kind of things. We are Tridandi Sannyasi followers. We are not Tridandi Sannyasi. I don't have danda. So that is the first stage Krishna is explaining to Arjuna. Let's read the 7. Yogaikta Visuddhatma Brijitatma Jitendriyaha Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma Urbanapi na lipyate. Can somebody read the translation?
One who works in devotion, who is the pure soul, and who controls his mind and senses is dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. Though always working, such a man is never entangled. Can someone read the purport? The one who is on the path of liberation by Krishna consciousness is very dear to every living being, and every living being is dear to him. This is due to his Krishna consciousness. Such a person cannot think of any living being as separate from Krishna, just as the leaves and branches of a tree are not separate from the tree. He knows very well that when water is poured on the root of a tree, the water is distributed to all the leaves and branches, or when food is supplied to the stomach, the energy is automatically distributed throughout the body. Because one who works in Krishna consciousness is servant to all, he is very dear to everyone. And because everyone is satisfied by his work, he is pure in consciousness. Because he is pure in consciousness, his mind is completely controlled. And because his mind is controlled, his senses are also controlled. Because his mind is always fixed in Krishna, then there is no chance of his being deviated from Krishna. Nor is there a chance that he will engage his senses in matters other than the service of the Lord. He does not like to hear anything except topics related to Krishna. He does not like to eat anything which is not offered to Krishna. And he does not wish to go anywhere if Krishna is not involved. Therefore his senses are controlled. A man of controlled senses cannot be offensive to anyone. One may ask, why then was Arjuna offensive in battle to others? Wasn't he in Krishna consciousness? Arjuna was only superficially offensive because, as has already been explained in the second chapter, all the assembled persons on the battlefield would continue to live individually, as the soul cannot be slain. So spiritually no one was killed on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Only their dress was changed by the order of Krishna, who was personally present. Therefore Arjuna, while fighting on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, was not really fighting at all. He was simply carrying out the orders of Krishna in full Krishna consciousness. Such a person is never entangled in the reaction cycle.
So this is a very powerful point where Krishna is saying a person who is controlled with senses and mind, he cannot be offensive. Because if I have controlled senses and mind, today Vaisheshika Maharaj was giving class like Saturday morning, I was there. And he was telling about his thesis. He said there are 3 anomalies: attachment, fear and anger. So these 3 anomalies, how to overcome that? And he was giving some examples from Srimad Bhagavatam. But the point which I wanted to mention is, the relationship got tarnished because of anger only. And if anger, why anger comes, that means we are not sense controlled. If I am angry all the time, means I am not, my sense is not controlled. So if your sense is not controlled, then there will be relationship problem, isn't it? That's what it is said in the Vedas. A deaf and dumb man has no enemies. If somebody doesn't say anything, how come he will be enemy? If you say, hey, hut, either hut jata hai, hey, come here, then there is no enemy. A person who resists or give in a resistance, he or she could be an enemy. Or somebody opposes or counter offer, then that's argument, then he can be enemy. So that's what is said in the old saying, that we accept a guru who is dead. Means people accept guru who is dead means he cannot talk, he cannot give instruction, and I don't want to follow. Right? I have a guru for the sake of a guru. Means I don't want to be corrected. Because you are taking a living guru, what happens? Hey, are you getting up early in the morning? Are you chanting? Are you doing this? Why this guy is giving command to me? But I want to take a guru. Take a guru who is deaf and dumb. And people say they take a guru who is far distance and they don't have any relationship. Some guru they have picture and they have taken because in the life they don't want to have anything. There are people, our Guru Maharaj also say, okay, don't take a guru, then you say, okay, Baba, I'll meet you in Golok Vrindavan. Because you will never attend Golok Vrindavan unless you have interaction with your guru. So that means, in order to manage our senses and mind, we need to be guided by a superior person. There is no way you can do self-manage sense control, self-manage mind control. You may do to some extent, but not fully. There is always deviations will come. In order to, then we may be questioning, I am controlling my senses, I am controlling my mind. But Prabhupada has given one example of why Arjuna is offensive towards the people. Because you are offensive, then only you are killing right very violently. Then he said in second chapter, Arjuna already displayed compassion towards all these people because he doesn't want to kill anyone and he wants to flee the battlefield. But Krishna stopped him and he is coming. So first one is giving mere renunciation won't work. Second one is you need to control your mind and senses. If you control, you will not have any offensive to anybody else. So bottom line is not about how to be non-offensive, but to internalize ourselves, how to control our senses and mind. Let's go to the next one. Naiva kinchit karomiti yukto manneta tattvavi Pashun srinvan sprisan jigran asnan gachan sapn swana sasan pralapan visrajan grinam unnisan nimisan api indriyani indriyarthesu vartanta iti dharayan. Can someone, Mataji, Vaishnavis, read the translation and give the microphone back this side?
A person in divine consciousness always knows.
Maybe turn, is it on?
It's on.
Then maybe mute. Is it on? Good.
A person in divine consciousness always knows within himself that he actually does nothing at all. Because while engaged in seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, eating, moving about, sleeping, breathing, speaking, evacuating, receiving or opening or closing his eyes, he always knows that only the material senses are engaged with their objects and that he is aloof.
Can someone read the purport? Next.
A person in Krishna consciousness is pure in his existence and consequently he has nothing to do with any work which depends upon 5 immediate and remote causes. The doer, the work, the situation, the endeavor, and the fortune. This is because he is engaged in the loving transcendental service of Krishna. Although he appears to be acting with his body and senses, he is always conscious of his actual position, which is spiritual engagement. In material consciousness, the senses are engaged in sense gratification, but in Krishna consciousness, the senses are engaged in the satisfaction of Krishna's senses. Therefore, the Krishna conscious person is always free, even though he appears to be engaged in affairs of the senses. Activities such as seeing and hearing are actions of the senses meant for receiving knowledge, whereas moving, speaking, evacuating, etc. are actions of the senses meant for work. A Krishna conscious person is never affected by the actions of the senses. He cannot perform any act except in the service of the Lord because he knows that he is the eternal servitor of the Lord.
So this is a very powerful sloka because that he actually does nothing at all. So sometimes people may be confused. If he doesn't do, so what I am doing then? I am seeing what I am seeing. What do you see now? You seeing me or seeing the book, seeing the wall or seeing something, right? Well, all are Krishna here because this is Krishna's temple. Now hearing, when you are hearing is Bhagavad-gītā now. Touching, you are touching Bhagavad-gītā, Krishna book. Smelling, those who attended Gaurarti, they smell the flower, the fragrance flower. It's not fragrance, but we added some fragrance. Eating, we are going to eat Krishna Prasadam. Moving about, we are making all new setup here. This is also moving about, right? We are doing for Krishna, isn't it? Lot of challenges. Sleeping, that part we'll talk. While sleeping also, when a person who is fully engaged in Krishna, also in the sleep, what you see in the dream? Krishna. When you are doing too much of troubleshooting your server problem, what do you see? You see where to put the button, right? Dream it comes. When you have problem with the kitchen, what do you see? You have kitchen gadgets comes into dream. So when you are too much engaged in Krishna, then you will get also deep. Breathing, that's what the pranayam and all which comes. Speaking, as I am speaking, or you are also speaking. Evacuating, receiving or opening or closing his eyes. So all the things are controlled, actually every limbs of our body is controlled by a demigod. Even we are closing our eyelids, which is controlled by a demigod. We are moving our finger movement, everything whatever you see, the arms, the every aspect is controlled by the demigod. So then now the question is, are we a puppet? If somebody is controlling, then am I a puppet? So that is the beautiful thing, is that we have the free will. Even though it is control, means you have still your will to close your eyes. Because the mechanism is there. When God says that you cannot hear, you become deaf or dumb, then you will not able to hear neither speak, and it is the cause of the demigod. But you have even though the organs are there. So the question comes, that how these are materially different. All the activities you can see, it's a natural, it's a body activities, isn't it? So evacuating, receiving, opening, closing eyes. But that only the material senses are engaged with the subjects, and he is aloof. So that's why Krishna is trying to explain to Arjuna that how the different level of karma can be aloof in serving to the Lord. Now the question may come, why the Krishna is talking such level of details in a battlefield? Right, in the battlefield, okay, you sleeping this. And that's why it is essential to learn the science of Krishna consciousness conceptually. Not a theoretical, Krishna said, okay, Krishna told to Arjuna, Arjuna, now you have to fight. That is called more authoritarian. Authoritarian because I am in power of authority and I tell you to do it and I don't explain to you. What happens is you do it but you are not convinced. So you do out of fear. So that is like an authoritarian government or authoritarian management, which is I don't care, I give the command, you do it. Next level is you give a logical explanation. Why we need to do it? Why you have to cook like this? Why you don't use this one? Why it is that? And you give a explanation because Krishna doesn't like it. This is coming from the sources. This is our Guru Maharaj Prabhupada told. Like this has to be done. We are giving you some reference and examples and explaining. If you are a nice person, you are happy because you receive these instructions, what is given. So that's why Krishna is trying too hard to give the explanation to Arjuna in detail so that he does not, at the end, if he becomes, let's say Krishna finish in 2nd chapter. He said, Arjuna, you are an Atma and I am Paramatma and you have to follow me and I say to you what you have to do and do it. So what happens? Arjuna never convinced. And God, that is not the position of God, neither this is the position of love between super soul and soul. Because super soul, even though he commands you, but there is no dictation. You have your free will. He doesn't interfere in your free will. Prabhupada says, Krishna has given you free will. That means it is eternally. And it doesn't interfere in spiritual world or material world. It is our own job to use the free will to be away from Krishna. So that's why this is the very beautiful sloka. Let's read 10 and then we'll have some discussion. Okay? Brahmani adhaya karmani sangam tyakta karotiya lipyate nasa papena padma patram ibhambasa. Can someone read the translation?
One who performs his duty without attachment, surrendering the results unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is manifested by sinful actions has a
lotus leaf is untouched by water.
Thank you. Can someone read the purport?
Here, Brahmani means in Krishna consciousness. The material world is a sum total manifestation of the three modes of material nature, technically called the Pradhana. The Vedic hymns Sarvam hi etad Brahma, Mandukya Upanishad 2, Tasmat etad Brahma Nama Rupam Annam cha Jayate, Mundaka Upanishad 1.1.9, and in the Bhagavad-gītā 14.3, Mama Yone Mah Brahma, indicate that everything in the material world is a manifestation of Brahman. And although the effects are differently manifested, they are non-different from the cause. In the Ishopanishad, it is said that everything is related to the Supreme Brahman or Krishna, and thus everything belongs to him only. One who knows perfectly well that everything belongs to Krishna, that he is the proprietor of everything, and that, therefore, everything is to be engaged in the service of the Lord, naturally has nothing to do with the results of his activities, whether virtuous or sinful. Even one's material body, being a gift of the Lord for carrying out a particular type of action, can be engaged in Krishna consciousness. It is then beyond contamination by its sinful reactions, exactly as the lotus leaf, though remaining in the water, is not wet. The Lord also says in the Gita 3.30, Mai sarvani karmani sannyasasya. So it is resign all works unto me, Krishna. The conclusion is that a person without Krishna consciousness acts according to the concept of the material body and senses, but a person in Krishna consciousness acts according to the knowledge that the body is the property of Krishna and should therefore be engaged in the service of Krishna.
Very nice. So one who performs his duty without attachment, surrendering the results unto the Supreme Personality Godhead, is unaffected by sinful actions, as the lotus leaf is untouched by water. Just like the lotus leaf, the lotus flower, which is even in the water, in the muddy situation, but is never affected by it. So similarly, his duty without attachment. So how are you attached to all our things? Are you attached to your computer? Are you attached to your phone? Are you attached to your car? Even we may say, but we are attached no matter what. Because if there is something happen, attachment means, the symptoms of attachment means, if something happens, then I get disturbed. I was in Delhi, but I remember that incident in 1999 in South Delhi, which I was there. I was walking with my friend, and on the side, in the street, there was an accident. Accident means one car behind or side somewhere else, he touched another car, and that car was a new car. And that guy came, and he can't believe he got the rod, from the car. There is the stepney kind of rod. He got it, and he hit that guy. He was so angry. Wow, I don't know why it was doing, but it's so severe. That guy was so angry and so violent. And why it is coming the violence? Because he attached to his car. And because somebody has harmed my car, it is not his fault, because accident could happen. And it may be his fault, but he was taking so much of punishment. So the attachment is very dangerous in one way. And the other way, there is a saying from His Holiness Hanumat Prasad Maharaj. He will say two things. Never believe a skinny cook, and never trust in detached management. Means you are a temple president or someone with GVC or a manager position, and you are too much detached. Don't trust it, and don't trust a skinny cook. Maybe he's cooking for you all bad things, but he himself. So it's just a saying. As Hanumat Prasad Maharaj, he jokes very nicely. So my point of saying is, so as in a management position, it's called Yukta Vairagya. You need to apply the Yukta Vairagya. Yukta Vairagya means that you have detachment, but also there is connections to Krishna. So that Yukta Vairagya one has to learn from the lotus flower, that how you are connected to that or not. So just like 2000, same year when I was in Delhi, and that time, just it is maybe 1 or 2 years, the new temple in east of Kailash was built in. It's marvel, and there are very, very few people. I was in a Bhagavatam class, and after that, there was a table in the center of the Bhagavatam table, and then class, then that has to be gone to the side, because in Vyasasana like that, suppose this table has to go to the side. So one brahmachari was taking it, so he's just scratching. Maharaj from distance, he came running. It's not heavy weight. Take it. Because it is coming scratch. It is marble. Have you been to Delhi temple? Anyone? Yeah, East of Kailash temple, that was our first temple. So then you can say Maharaj is attached. Yes, it is attached to the temple, and to give, not to make any scratches, not to harm the temple. So that, if you scratch, then another scratch will happen, then again you need to repair and things like that. So you have to be careful. So the point is here that there are certain places where you apply the attachment has its own value and substance. And sometimes, just like the example I gave of the car driver, those kind of attachment is very dangerous also. There are people who are attached to different ideals, different ideology, such as they have in their family traditions, certain things are observed in certain ways. So they are not coming out of this dilemma, even though they got so much of knowledge. And we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam Katha on this Tuesday. And we are reading, it's a beautiful sloka from Prahlad Maharaj. He was giving instructions to his friends from 7th canto, and he was saying that sloka, if I remember, what is it? Deva Ashura Manava Yaksha Rakshasa Gandharva Bhajan Mukunda Charanam Swastir Vachanam Savayam. So that sloka Bhagavatam talks about. What is saying Prahlad Maharaj is that attachment to the lotus feet of Krishna, Bhajan Mukunda Charanam, that is the lotus feet of Krishna. Those who are developing attachment towards that Krishna, that is itself is better than detachment. So here it is said that what is to be detached? What is to be? Because he is talking about karma. Karma means our attachment is the results. You go to work for what? You wanted to get the salary. That is our attachment, is to obtain the salary, that money. Otherwise, why do you have to work? Isn't it? So Krishna is trying to say to Arjuna that do not be attached to the results of the work. Means the result of the work for him will be winning the war. And he may be proud of that, winning the war. And that is also described in following chapters in Mahabharata, how their attachment to that one is also destroyed by Krishna. Just like after the Mahabharata war, what happens? Then everybody is saying who won the war and who did the war. Then Bhima said, I killed 99 sons of Dhritarashtra. I am the real winner. Then the guy whose head was there, what was his name? No, not Asatama. Barbaric, yes. His head was there. He said, no, it is not you, Bhima. You are not the credit taker for it. You are not the one. No. Then he got his gada and he wants to destroy the person. And he said, no, I saw only the Sudarshan Chakra is all around and it is killing. Then Bhima got angry. What do you mean? My gada is the one which is killing everyone. So kartahamiti manyate. But again, this is a devotees and how Krishna wants to punish or Krishna wants to correct. It is Krishna knows. We cannot understand the high level, what he is talking. But The thing is that Krishna is trying to give Arjuna about the attachment to the results. Because many times we do some work and we got success and we feel attached, and by attachment we feel proud. Because I am doing the cooking. Then you by doing people are appreciating. Then what happens? After 5 attempts, my cooking is becoming tastier and this is the one. Then become your feeling is not my cooking. Then you say that it is Krishna has tasted my cooking. That's what it is. People are loving it. It's not about my cooking has more value. And it can maybe when you attach too much, then maybe one day it may be burned. Or you may put too many salt, then people criticize you a lot. That's the correction Krishna gives you. So in any situations, not to the attachment of the results, which will bring us more puffed up views, right? So I stop here and we'll take another 15 minutes, some reflections. Anyone has what we discuss? First sloka we discussed, 6th is, merely renouncing is not going to help. Because merely renouncing is even unhappy. And sloka 7 we talked about, the essence is controlling the mind and senses. Then you don't become anybody's enemies, or you are becoming peaceful. And the following sloka is Swapan, Shresthan, Grinan, everything you do in Krishna's service. And the last one is the lotus feet, the lotus leaf, lotus flower. How the attachment, the example from the Imam Bhasa, Patram Padam, what is the last sloka? Padma Patram, Imam Bhasa. Padma Patram, yes. So that's the one, the Padma Patra, that lotus, Krishna has given example. So now just open up, microphone is there. If you have any questions, any comments, you are most welcome. Keep the microphone to the back.
Even so-called saints can.
Yeah. Maybe the mute. Is it muted? Just. Yeah.
So-called
Yeah.
saints, even though they say sometimes they are following Bhagavad-gītā, they can still be attached to their results. One example was, Gandhi. Gandhi was very attached to the principle of non-violence. So during partition, India partition, millions and millions of people were killed. But he was so, I don't want to use the word foolish, but he was so attached to the principle of ahimsa. Even though the enemy is coming and killing, he's saying, hey, you follow the principle of non-violence. So I was just wondering how, even though he was a big barrister and he was a big leader and he was still saying I'm following ahimsa, but people are coming and killing you, and even he's saying you have to be ahimsa even if your enemy is coming and killing you. How is that possible? It's very sad,
Well, Mahatma Gandhi is undoubtedly a great leader in his substance, because such a leader doesn't come in generations, in centuries, because of his and his principle. It is not about attachment. They are bound with their principles, just like Yudhishthir Maharaj. Yudhishthir Maharaj is bound with the principle of not telling lie. Even Krishna told him to tell a lie. He declined it. Then you can say he's attached to it. Yes, their idealistic is to their principle, their life and soul. That's their Paramatma. That's their faith in. The conviction is there. And Krishna told what? That tell, because you are the most truthful man. If the word is coming from Yudhishthir, then Dronacharya will believe that Aswathama is killed. You just tell it. Then somehow tactfully he said Aswathama Hata, the Hati is dead, the one is an elephant is killed, because Bhima has to kill an elephant whose name is Asatthama. And then he has to apply those situations. And because of that, his chariot also gone down, because he did not follow Krishna's command than the idealistic. So the same principles is there also in Mahatma Gandhi and all, because their idealism is more on non-violence, which is not a bad thing. But in every situation when you apply, then the result is be very devastating. So that is the only problem. Non-violence is not bad, but in the war and all, there is no such thing Krishna is mentioning. So he should have been more practical in certain situations to ramification of how to manage things. But nevertheless, he is undoubtedly a prominent leader of modern history. Right? Thank you. Hey, kids, go to your room. Yes, there are. Okay, let's go there and then come back to you. Are you coming for the first time? What's your name?
Yes. Nivedita?
Nivedita.
Yes.
Dita or Rita?
Dita.
Dita.
Yes. Since we're talking about attachment and detachment, I just want to share one beautiful anecdote which I've heard. So there's this really famous surgeon, heart surgeon, in Pune, Maharashtra, and he went to his guru, and he was, since dealing with life every day, he was feeling very, there was very much weight on him. Like he used to feel whenever the surgery would go wrong, something would happen, he would not sleep. Or if something goes really well, he would feel, great. And then there was, I think, one day when the surgery went really, not well, and then he couldn't sleep for a few days. And so he went to his guru and seek advice and asked what can be done, because this is getting really, it's a heavy toll on me because my job demands it. And so his guru gave him a really wise advice, which is like, just stand in front of the God every morning and just put your hands like this and tell him that whatever I'm going to do today is because of you. And do the same practice when you come back home, in the night, that whatever I have done today is because of you. And just put your hands, like you're giving, like you're arpan, what we call it, like samarpan. So he did that, and after that he's being like, wonderful, where he can treat it as I think that's a beautiful example with the attachment and detachment, is because there's a high chance of you getting too attached and then getting proud and getting, proud that, oh, I saved these many lives. And at the same time, there's also high chance of you getting depressed that, oh, I couldn't save the life, But I think the only thing that you have in your hand is to give your 100% and then just leave the result up to God. He will save whoever he wants to save, and it's whoever's it's time will go, but it's not in your hand. So I think the attachment and detachment work that way.
Very good, actually, excellent. This is likely the testimony of the faith and surrender. Excellent. Thank you, Nivedita. I think I saw another hand here. All the kids, teenagers, please come inside. We'll have our Kirtan gang. Please go ahead.
This is sixth verse, so where they're talking about the Mayavadi sannyasis and the Vaishnava sannyasis. Right? So they really like the analogy that they're doing, that the base itself is towards oneness with the Supreme Brahman, and that having a very pointy foundation, right? And then on pursuit of that, they get miserable with that, then they try to take Shaproshi and Bhagavatam. Again, there are very wrong interpretations of Bhagavatam. So overall, if they see their whole goal also, where they want to be one with that effulgence also, they're miserable again. So the whole path from where they are at this point and where they aspire to go is completely ridden with misery and nothing else, right? On the other hand, the Vaishnavas who are, even though in material world they are blissful, their destination is blissful, their path is blissful, everything is blissful. So this stark distinction that we see with Mayavad philosophy and the Vaishnava philosophy, where no matter where they are, like they are facing material problems also, but they are still blissful, right? So this is really nice.
Yeah, that's
sannyasis level we can see that they are not really getting the happiness because they are more focused on I should not do this, I should not do this, I should not do this. Whereas the Vaishnava philosophy is they don't stop at that. They also see that after the part also, like, what should I do?
Yeah.
No one want to do this, but I also do what?
No, that's a beautiful point. So which I just tell you one story. I attended in few years ago, my cousin brother invited for a Mayavadi, and the guy was giving example. Look, those foolish people. Just imagine in front of you 400 person comes. What will happen? You'll run, right? Of course, when Narasimhadev appeared, everybody ran, right? Isn't it? They ran after, because out of fear. So but the devotees are not afraid of 4 hand or 8 hand or unlimited hands of God. Aneka vastra, aneka netra, aneka hasta, in our which chapter? 11th chapter in Bhagavad-gītā, Krishna says in universal form. So that's why they don't understand the reciprocations of the love. And another Mayavadi was giving an example. He was criticizing. Hey, look at this Parvati. How she did not take bath for 1,000 years so that she took the Maila from her bath to produce Ganesh. There is a story, right? Because Parvati was taking bath and then he was criticizing. And even though he got, and by phuk ke bacha diya, matlab, by giving air in the Putla's body, and that came life. And when he was killed, why not he again phuk ke utha sakta hai? Why she's crying, and then Mahesh is coming? What the problem is, when they see there is a limited power of a person, and then he was criticizing about Renunciation, Krishna, that how Krishna left the battlefield and look. So what they find out, when they see some deficiency in gods, which is their pastimes, they accuse that one, that they think that they are limited, their power is limited. It's not about that power is limited. It's not that Krishna cannot kill, run short. That's what you need to have an advanced views and insight and the purport from the acharyas to know those kind of feelings. It is not that Parvati is a Vilap and she's maintaining all. She's universal mother. She's maintaining you, me and everybody. So we need to understand in what context these things are there. Then people can, hopefully that guy did not read Bhagavatam about the committing suicide of Sati. Then she would say, look, she started the Sati Pratha. She say all kind of things. So bottom line is, yes, the Mayavadi sannyasi, that's what Prabhu Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Mayavadi sannyasi bhasya sunile haiva sarvanasa. What he said? To listening or hearing this katha of Mayavad, then all the accumulated pious results you have done, it will be gone in a minute. So we have to carefully study and scrutinize the system which is there. Okay, let me see the timing. We have 10 minutes. So I have few things to share before we go. Our chanting one round we'll do, and after chanting we will do the. So can you, Ananda, give the paper, the back? Because I need to read for all of you, and this is very important as you are devotees. Any other questions before that we go? That's the 3 people raised hand. So we'll do 8 o'clock we'll do the chanting one round. 8:15 we'll have the nursing prayer and Puspanjali. That's our traditional culture of Yogpit. So what I do is, and we are offering all the bhoga to the Lord from moving here, okay? So if those who are cooking, please make sure that you are not offering. When you are offering, please keep a separate bhoga for the Lord here. Okay, so this is one which I put in the notice board. Please read it, and let me read it for you. It may take 5 minutes, but it is essential that I speak the word. Hare Krishna, please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is ISKCON Tricentennial Delhi Yoga Pit Facility Protocol. To maintain a sacred, peaceful and spiritually uplifting environment for all members, volunteers and guests, please kindly follow the guidelines below. I know you are here, those who are hearing. Prabhuji can take a note of this one, clip it, you need to keep this. Parking guidelines. Please park only in designated business parking areas. Avoid blocking entrances, warehouse driveways on the lanes. Drive slowly and carefully to ensure the safety of all members, especially children. Follow the directions of volunteers parking sevakas. Best practice is to park at the end of the building complex. When you go, there are a lot of plenty parking. If you find you need to go straight to the end, you can park there, okay? Maintaining sacred atmosphere, noise and conduct. Yoga Pit is a place of yoga and meditation. Kindly maintain a calm and yogic mood. Keep conversation at a low volume in hallways and near the Yoga Pit main hall. Please silence or switch off mobile phones before entering the Yoga Pit center. Refrain from running, loud talking or disruptive behavior inside the Yoga Pit premises. Use instruments or sound systems only under the guidance of Yoga Pit authorities. Then prasadam and food guidelines. Number 3. Kindly bring only Krishna prasadam or food intended for offerings to Sri Krishna. There will be a seminar next Sunday, which will be Ananda Vrindavan. She is going to give it here, 10 o'clock. Please register. There is some basic protocols she is going to share. Please join. Please honor prasadam only in designated dining or prasadam areas. Please don't eat here and there, all areas. Take only as much prasadam as you can, respectfully honor, avoiding waste. Dispose of plates and utensils in the proper bins and help keep the Yoga Pit hall clean. Our recycling and wastage are outside. Sugata Gurang, he is the manager for this whole thing, he will tell you. Do not eat prasadam food at any other building units areas outside because they have all cameras. We don't want to gossip and they all are recorded, all your confidential thing, whom do you do what, whom do you shout at, so all will be recorded. So please don't do it, remain inside and eat in the hall, okay? One more, just wait for a couple of minutes. Children's safety and parental responsibility. Children are a great blessing and parents, guardian must always keep them under direct supervision to their child. Please ensure children do not run, shout or play inside the yoga center or near the DT area. If children need to leave the Yoga Pit hall or the studio premises, kindly accompany them. If your mother is there in the car, they go. There are some cars which is really driving crazy. So make sure that every child must accompany by an adult when they are going to the parking lot. Okay. Any spills or accidents will be reported immediately to Yoga Pit volunteers. Do not move altar items, speakers, microphones or Yoga Pit furniture without permission. Please treat all DT areas, sacred images, scriptures and Yoga Pit property with utmost reverence. Because this is a temple and we are calling it the Yoga Pit Center. Sometimes we call it Yoga Studio, doesn't matter. So please maintain this. Cleanliness and Yoga Pit care. Kindly remove shoes in designated areas before entering sacred spaces. We are putting the shoe stand both the end. So please keep your shoes inside. There are enough places for 50 people for the shoes. So it should be good enough. Don't keep anywhere, throw the one shoes here, throw another shoes here. We need to a little bit, for this maintenance shoe, Vaisheshika Maharaj in ISB has done so much because, to be very honest, I'm not racism, but to be our Indian guys, we don't care, go somewhere else as if like we throw here and there. Try to be we are gentle, just keep the shoes inside. Okay, some people come inside until this point. I said, wait a minute, this is temple, please keep the shoes outside. Help maintain a clean environment, hallways, bathrooms and sitting areas should be left tidy. Any spills or accidents should be reported immediately to this one. Do not move okay, I speak already. Respectful conduct. Please greet all members, guests, yogis, teachers respectively with Hare Krishna. What do you say? Hare Krishna. Be cooperative with Yoga Pit volunteers and follow instructions with a service mode. Maintain modest and respectable attire befitting a holy place. If you want to come, it's this one, but as I mentioned. I didn't want to go top details. If you observe anything unsafe or concerning, please inform Yogpit authorities. Last one, emergency and safety procedures. Keep all entryways and exit paths clear. There are 3 entry and exit. The front one, that one, and this one. I am going to teach you. There are 3 lock system here. How you can come out and when you go lock for this one and the front one. I am going to tell you few things, but it is better all of you. And this is, there is a lock here and then it opens. But even though that one is opening, you should be good. In case of emergency, please follow the instructions of Yogpit staff and volunteers. If you are alone or doing some service, if your mobile doesn't work and you need an emergency, there is a phone number here. And the phone number is, you see the router box here, the phone number is also maintained the name. You see next to the refrigerator, routers, there's also phone number, and you can, there's a phone is there, one is in the office room and one is in the hall area next to the TV. So you can use the phone to call 911 or anything whenever there is an emergency. I'm just informing, this is my job, to inform 1 or 2 times. First aid kits, because sometimes kids may get hot. The band-aid and all you see on the top of the cabinet, kitchen, there's a one which is not accessible to the kids, but I think we may need to maintain it lower level. So that's the one you can see. So please use, there are some first aid boxes, and we are going to put another one near to the welcome desk also. So thank you for helping maintain a peaceful and devotional atmosphere at the Yogpit Center. Your cooperation supports Srila Prabhupada's missions and service all members who come to see Sri Sri Nitai Gaur Sundar. Best wishes from myself. So this is the one which is already put. So please read it one more time to make sure that whenever you come next time, all our newcomers, visitors, they follow the basic standards. And just few announcements before you go. Next week is our big day. I was talking to Jahnavi Harishan, she was supposed to come, but there is a Radhanath Maharaj Vyas Puja, so she will be busy. So nevertheless, next one is 22nd, Saturday. 22nd, we'll have a Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll have Thanksgiving dinner. So we'll not have the Bhagavad-gītā class. We'll have Kirtan night. So we'll start from same 6:30 Gaur Aarti. And please take, today maybe we can create a link. Those who are interested, 20 minutes, every kids or adults wants to sing, all of you can sing 7 to 8:30. So at the end, 8:30 we'll do the nursing prayer. So how many 20 minutes mean 6 people? Around 6 people can be accommodated. So if you wanted to name yourself, today you can give it to Sadasi Prabhu, he will manage it. So please, if you like to volunteer to sing any 20 minute slot, but we will chant Hare Krishna only. So, and then 8:30 we are going to do, and that's the only day I cook. So I hope I may need volunteers, because last time it was less people. I don't know, we may be cooking for 75 people, that's what we're targeting. Or I don't know if Maharaj Vyas Puja, maybe some people may not come, right?
5-6 people are available.
Yeah, but still we can cook for 70? Yeah. So we'll cook for around, so please keep a note on that. And if you wanted to volunteers to sing for 20 minutes slot, you are most welcome to put your name. And also you can register for, if you wanted to sing the Gaur Aarti, will be at 6:30. If you want to sing the Gaur Aarti, 7 o'clock, and then 8:30 we'll chant the nursing prayer and then prasadam.
Only Hare Krishna,
Huh?
only Hare Krishna.
Yes. We'll try to avoid all new bhajans. There are many people may not know. So we'll try our best. If somebody has a desire to sing, we'll see, but mostly 99% will sing Hare Krishna. Okay? And then today's prasadam was cooked by Stuti Mataji and who? Prema Kusari? Prema Kusari. Please give them a big round of applause. And also last week, from this week, those who are coming, we installed the 4 TVs. One, we are missing the remotes, we are ordering. This TV we are trying to put the Google Chrome and Apple. So that is also, Ashish Prabhuji donated 1 TV outside, which is next to the hallway. Anuradha Mataji donated 1, and who was it? Shilpa Mataji, which is in the kids room.
And this was sponsored by Rashamrit Sisa Prabhuji, who bought it. So all the TVs are sponsored by different members. So that's one. And next is Ramanand Sangha Prabhu giving guidance to me for the audio system enhancement. So we are planning to put the control room here. All our, the mixer, the amplifier, everything will come over here, the computers and all. So we need some money for that. If you like to sponsor, it might be around $3,000 or more, because we are getting the best first class. Because Ramanand Sangha, when he gives something, it will work for 7 years. It will not break. We don't want to get anything, whatever. Ramanand Sangha, right? He's our broadcasting manager, ISB. So he has given me all links. Then I'm going consulting with him this Sunday, and he's giving some more guidance. I'm inviting him to come and see also. So we are going to put all the cables all around from the TV to come here. So you'll be able to see when we are reciting slokas or any kind of thing, that will be seen. But right now we'll also turn it on today for during prasadam time, some bhajan in the YouTube. So that's the plan. And the reason is we are a modern temple. We are not old ancient and focused on rituals. We are most focused on kirtan, reading Bhagavad-gītā, literature, and developing consciousness. Not about coming something, doing a casual one, a karma kanda, give something, prayer, and get something out. We are here to develop bhakti to Krishna. So that's the one. In addition to that also, we have redesigned our WhatsApp, the whole community group. I don't know Sadashiv does, I am still learning. You can ask him. There are some groups are created, such as reading group, women's group. Women's group has very tight security. They have to supply the form, they have to call a verification code, then only we are entitled to enroll, because they don't want men to join, right? Of course. So that's and today they had a Gopika group Mangal Arti, right Ananda? How did it go?
Very nice.
Can you give a microphone to her? So that's the...
Hare Krishna. So we used to have Gopika meetup of all the women once a month on Saturday mornings. So today was the first day we did here, and it was really nice. We talked about the role of women in the society in Krishna consciousness, and that really helped so many people. Around 15 women were there. We had Aarti, we had Tulsi, Puja, and then the class and then Prasada. And it was really nice. So it really helps when you are in a closed environment just with women. You can open your heart, and the others can help you. So it's really, really nice. It has been helping so much to all the people who have been joining from last 1 year every month. And that's how, somebody was asking me today that, okay, how would I get initiation? Who has been started maybe 6 months back. Actually, in the Gopika meetups, this is her third or fourth time only. But she is already increasing her rounds, or following the Bhagavad principles, already been doing that. So it's really helpful so you can encourage those who are not there, Prabhu's, your wives, that it will be really helpful for you as well at home, because we are bringing that culture, that how you should deal with family life, and in a positive way rather than going in a different direction, which is helping a lot. So let me know if anybody wants to join. I would like to thank Prema Madhuri for that. Actually, we have been meeting like this from last 3 years, around 3 or 4 years, I think 21. During the pandemic we started, we used to have women's retreat every quarter, and that's how the closeness developed. We used to go out of town for 2 days, 2 nights, staying together, learning from each other. And now after pandemic we are meeting every month at home. So it is really, really nice. Prema Madhuri is not here, but she organizes these meetups, and she helps with them.
Thank you. Yeah, please, if you like to join, it is nice. They've been doing 3 years, so now as you are structuring everything, we are giving opportunity to other women and those who are coming to our centers, so they get benefit, because they are part of the family life, and we want to make sure the woman remains as a mother, as a wife,
and so many things. So it makes the ideal family life. Otherwise, there is a quarrel, there is a dispute, there is things that can be resolved within the community. Take some counseling, guidance, and remain peaceful. Because if the devotees are not peaceful, they cannot perform bhakti, right? Just the one. And also we have our Paresh, the man of organizer, is building the whole altar and all. So we will have a Bhamana boutique. So Srita Kamala Mataji, Radhika Prema. Do you have any plan? Can you give the microphone to her?
We'll start in January.
Then give the microphone. So she will tell.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we will launch it in January once I'm back from India, and the Bhavana Boutique will have the basic. To start with, we will have our basic requirements for bhakti: kanti mala, standing bags, tulsi beads, and kopi chandan, and whatever is required. Along with that, we will have some devotional clothes as well, like kurtas and gopi skirts for kids, so that we can encourage them to come to the program and event in those dresses. From now, we can encourage the kids, and it's beneficial for them. And they'll see all other kids wearing it, they'll be motivated to wear it. Otherwise, it's kind of they feel out of place, and they just stick to their jeans and t-shirts. So that's the aim of the Bhavana Boutique, basically.
Thank you. The reason we call Bhavana Boutique because our tribally our men Devo, Kurma, Nrsimha and Bhavana. And Bhavana in the Srimad Bhagavatam is the only deity who got more gifts than even Krishna. Because when Krishna was there, they are afraid because of Kansa. So they did not get any gifts or anything. Even demigods are praying Purusha Sukta prayers and all. But the actual gift, Bhavana, if you read in 8th canto? Yes. Then you will find out he got umbrella, he got shoes, he got thread, there are whole details. So when you say Bhavana, we have the whole gift center, then the mom will come and they will take a lot. So hopefully we are trying to make it a profitable business. And we have also reading club. Those who are interested to not able to focus, they can join the reading group. That is not for men or women, it is for all. So the reading club is also there. And then we have also wellness. We are planning to do yoga here, which is the Surya Namaskar and all. I don't know. We are looking for some good teachers. So that will be on the... Huh?
Samlal Prabhu is going to do for band and Shraddha is going to do.
Samlal and Shraddha? Who is Shraddha?
Shraddha Mahamantri.
Oh, the newcomer.
She is a yoga teacher. She is a certified yoga teacher of Ayurveda. Oh really? Yeah, he is now.
Who?
I asked Samlal Prabhu because I didn't know anybody else.
Who was certified teacher?
Sutamalika Prabhu.
Okay.
We need backup set.
Anyway, there will be a lot. So that will be started. And you can see on the back our monthly things. So not only Saturday, we have Friday, and all the days will be announced. So when you come, and will be published once a month, one mail will go from December 1st onwards. So the entire month, what activities are there and how you can get benefit. And there is a wellness. Ashish Prabhu is also going to teach about running, those who want to run. Yes.
Yeah, regarding the wellness, actually.
Give the microphone.
Yes.
Can you put the video this side?
But also along with the run or marathon, we would have Ayurveda cooking workshops by Rasika Sudevi Mataji. She is an Ayurvedic specialist, so we will have that also soon starting from January.
Yeah, all the events we should put it in our monthly planner so that people know. Yeah, we will do from December, okay? Let's give a time. So that will be done in the December. So reading club, we have the
Also Japa.
Japa one is also we started it. So we are looking for some volunteers who is good in chanting and who wants to lead. We are looking for some volunteers. Let's see. We'll wait for some time. And also we have a newsletter team. Have you read he said that 600 people read the newsletter.
639.
639? Are you serious? Because we don't get that much of views. So, but he gave me screenshot, so I can believe the proof.
This time I was tracking literally all of them seen.
But all of you are in the WhatsApp group. Have you opened the newsletter?
You should have at least show seen. Show seen at least.
At least.
No, that's what I'm saying. So at least they show seen for the message.
He's saying seen, okay. We can believe the word of WhatsApp. Hopefully there is no error. Generally it doesn't go more than 50% view. So it's likely 600 almost 95%, right? That's quite a high lot. But anyway, newsletter are published without stoppage. And please give them big round of Varsha and so nevertheless, our Sankirtan, as usual, we always go on Saturday. So Yogpit Sankirtan is dedicated on our ISP because all our book score, book Lakshmi points goes under ISP, not to direct it to the BBT. So we are doing 10% increment this year. Last year we did $25,000. So we wanted to do 27.5 at least, right? So July to July. So please contribute and help us in Yogpit, the center also, because if you go to Vijayta and all these areas, the temple is nearby. It's easy to tell them, hey, come to the temple also, okay? So that will be helpful for all of us. And we have many other services are there. So if you are interested, please connect any of us. Hari Sankirtan is doing our, hopefully you will bug him in January to get your tax receipt. So, and please join in finance team or join Sadasip. He's doing a digital campaign. Atyant, you did, right? You joined the team?
Yeah, Atyant is...
Please give he's a really youth and all he's so excited, he wants to contribute, campaigning and all. So they are doing...
All the social media posting is handled by him.
All the social media
posting?
posting?
All the social media posting.
Sure, very good. I didn't know that. So he's so excited. A long time ago, Sukadagoranku and his wife also told me that he wants to do some service. I said, I don't know, there are many people are doing because I may misguide, but he got guidance by Sadasip. He is our communication director, social media director. So, very good. Thank you. So, snacks. The last one is Yogpit snacks. Yes. You want to say?
We have we have Rasagola, that is Jaggery Rasagola.
I think it is not on, is it?
It's not
on. It's on. Muted maybe. Huh? Can you like this? Hit like this. Hit like this here. Yes. Okay.
It's okay now. So, okay, we have Chivda. We have Bhujia. Okay, we have Bhujia, Chivda, and Jaggery Rasagola.
3 items.
Khaja is a break right now.
Khaja is a break because we.
Khaja is a break. Rasgulla for you.
You are a sugar man. No khaja for
We
you.
will have the sugar-free khaja.
One more group, parenting and value.
Oh,
Yeah. Last one. Roj, in the meantime, can you pass on our beads?
Yeah.
And my bead is in the room, office room. Can you get some? Hari Sankirtan Prabhu, my bead is in the office room. Can you get it? Okay. ठीक है.
Also, we have a parenting network and value education for kids. We have classes on Fridays and we also want to classes on Saturdays. You can see how the kids are behaving in the other room. I think we need the parents to support it so that it would be a peaceful and nice atmosphere for all the kids, because some kids wanted to sit in the class but most of them they didn't want. So I had to come out of the class, and because those who wanted to learn, they are not able to learn. So the parents should guide them that when we go to the center, you will have a classroom, so please sit there and listen and learn. Because we don't want to waste their 2 hours when parents are sitting and learning and the kids are just jumping around
Aname,
doing nothing.
the bead
So
bag in the office
please
room.
help the kids
Blue
in,
color.
making them
Can you get,
understand that what they should do when they are coming to a center or a temple. It's not a playground. They should remember that it's not a playground, it's a temple, and they should respect the place as well as they should learn. So please guide them accordingly and bring them next week so that they will have certain value time here. We want everybody to grow nicely in the spiritual environment. So we don't want them, it won't be 2-hour class for sure. It will be 1 hour class or 45 minutes class and 45 minutes TV time. They'll be able to watch some devotional spiritual videos, which they will learn as well. So we would request for that so that hopefully it will be better from next week. because unnecessarily they're wasting their energy and time without, they're playing all the time, but you know they can spend some time in the school, maximum of the time they're playing, right? So sometimes they should use the weekends for this spiritual upliftment of themselves.
Okay. So let's do chanting now. Can you all be seated? We'll chant Prabhupada Pranam Mantra and Namo Vishpadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sanyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Harinam Prabhu ki. So we do the nursing prayer and the chanting. At the same time, we'll have the flower offering. So kids, youth team, when you like to sing Hare Krishna, give the other microphone. Okay, give them. Yes.
We are under also the ISKCON child protection ministry, so we have to follow the rules and regulations so that because we are ISKCON, so nothing should be a liability for them. So I would like to request to parents who has kids under 12, please be in the premises when your children are here. If you just cannot send the children without one of the parents here, because it's very important. If anything happens to them, you will be liable. So make sure that under 12 children should be separate with one parent at least in the place.
Thank you. So sing the nursing prayer.
So we will have looking towards to the deities, and there will be arti. Somebody made the arti plate, not sing plate? Huh? No. Can you take this computer near to them? Take this one. Those who are singing.
Focus to all the wonderful Kirtan team.
Should I move out? Should I go there?
It's okay, I think it's fine. Should be fine.
Should I do Hare Krishna? Okay.
So you want to come this side? Would you want to come this side?
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Da
Amrish.